All right, my beautiful collective gang. Y'all ready to get into some things? This is your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message, with a general message for my collective. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides gives exactly what we need to know in regards to the collective. In regards to my collective, this could be for any zodiac sign, you guys, okay? These messages are general, course. So please use your own intuition and discernment to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today, and leave the rest for whoever else it's here for. I do feel like this is new energy. I don't feel a whole lot of old here. Okay. So this is going to be more guided towards those of you who are dealing with someone newer, on the newer end, like you just met, still getting to know one another, or this is somebody who's getting ready to come in and very soon, I might add. Okay. Before we dive all the way in, guys, please take a moment and click the like button, as well as the subscribe button. If you want to become a part of the gang, if you want to make it official, baby, click that. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. So let's go over quickly what we have in our pre-shuffle. I'm kind of excited, right? Like excited for you. I do feel like lots of moon energy here, meaning this feels hidden. If you've already met this person, you don't realize how quickly you're going to fall for them, or vice versa, how quickly they're going to fall for you. If you have not met this person, then you're going to be extremely surprised when they do decide to come in. Now, we have very soon, fall. I do have multiple like meanings for that fall card, which we will get to in a moment. We have I knew the first day, and right below that we have commitment in the reverse. Ciao. Be careful not to friend zone. So this definitely makes a lot of sense now, okay? Because I was hearing it the entire time. So they want to bring these two cards out to play. Let's see here. Let's move this out of the way. So intuitively, what I was feeling in the meditation, guys, is that this is somebody who you will in fact turn down. I feel that like you either already have, or you will be, meaning you're not just going to cut them out and say like, I'm not interested, but you are going to be tempted to friend zone this person. In fact, I do feel like you're going to friend zone this person for quite some time. For some of you, you may deny them like your number, or you might deny some of their invitations. Even if you don't blatantly tell this person that they are friend zoned, it might just be your energy, right? You might be holding back quite a bit. And this person will fall extremely fast, or they are falling extremely fast. I get a lot of patience from this person's end. They kind of know what they want. They're very decisive. This is not somebody who is like on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. They like to delve more into quality than quantity. Okay. So I also get the energy that this is somebody who's either been single for a while, or they are actively remaining single because they know the caliber of person that they want to entertain, and you happen to be that person. Okay. Now, here's what's going to shock you, which is that moon card energy once again, right? The second you start to let this person in, you will fall. Okay. It's just, that's it. That's all. Okay. You definitely will fall. I even get that your emotions, not emotions, your interest in this person, your attraction for this person will be almost immediate, but you're having this level of self-control to where you're wanting to take things super duper slow, like at snail's pace. There's nothing wrong with that, but we do have a bit of a warning here. Okay. It is warning to not friend zone this person for too long, that is, right? Even if you don't move things into commitment immediately, you'll still want to allow the both of you to have communication open and transparency open, to where you're both making your intentions known, even though this person may do that. Okay. They may do that right off the bat. Okay. Express their attraction to you, express what they see with you, what it is that they're looking for, what it is that they want. Okay. You rejecting this person is neither here nor there to them. They don't mind being your friend. I'm hearing they'll fall into either of these categories in the beginning. Okay, they do understand that. I'm also getting this energy of this person, like I said, having a great deal of patience. And I feel like their patience stems from knowing you more on a soul level, guys. Okay, so there will be a familiarity between the two of you that you will be able to notice as well. But the familiarity will, I feel like it will on a subconscious level kind of affect this person's like empathy, sympathy, and their patience for you. It's almost as if they want to like take care of you, nurture you, right? Like yes, be patient, but they also want to be supportive in your journey back towards having optimism in humanity, or in love, in connections, in relationships, as that does appear to be something that you have either taken off the table, or it's something that you don't have a lot of faith in anymore. So they kind of they are willing to stick around. Okay, so we have beware. Yeah, exactly. It says be careful who you trust at this time. And this is where you are, right? You're now rebuilding your trust, regaining like your own patience for relationships. Maybe that's something that you just have not been thinking about at all lately. Okay, so this person will come out of nowhere. It's almost that notion of, as soon as you stop looking, that's when somebody kind of falls in your lap. And you're like, I was never looking. Okay, got it. As soon as you're not focusing on it at all, right? Your entire bandwidth of your mind, right, has been dedicated elsewhere, whether that be your money, your friends, your family, things that make you happy. Whatever the case may be, your focus and attention has been taken off of companionship. And that is when this person is coming in. Okay, so you'll know if this is your reading or not. Okay, now we do have fire, and that is what is clarifying this. Be careful not to friend zone. It says let go of emotional upheaval. Yes, and embrace the renewal of the present. So they are wanting you to be more open to these experiences with this person. I do feel like this person is going to have you outside of your box, guys. Okay, they're going to have you doing things that possibly you never did in relationships, or you just never knew that relationships would allow you to have that kind of fun, or either that kind of connection, that kind of transparency, that kind of closeness. This person will know almost immediately like what they want with you, what it is that they would like to build with you. And that is something that you can look for in their expressions towards you. Okay, so let's dig a little bit deeper here. Commitment is in the reverse. I got a good feeling that that's going to change sooner than you expect. I feel like that. Okay, all the cards are suggesting it. Now you might try to fight against that as much as you can. That I will say. Please leave me a comment down below, guys. Leave me a little comment down below, guys. Send me a little hey girl, hey. All right, drop your zodiac signs down below as well. That is the roll call. That's how we know each other is here. Do that. So let's go ahead and dig in. See what we got going on here. So bottom of the deck. Okay, 8 of Cups. And the Empress. Wowzers. 3 of Wands. Okay. So here's the thing. It's not that this person is not wanted. I feel like, in fact, a lot of people want this person. They may have a lot of people who view them as a catch, right? They are showing up as an Empress or an Emperor, so a divine feminine, a divine masculine. I feel like this person has also been on the same wave that you have, just kind of focusing on their own mental, spiritual, financial growth and preparing for what it is that they say that they want. So this person is prepared. This is what this entire positioning is about, how they've prepared for you, how they've prepared for what it is that they are saying that they want from you. This is the proof, right? A commitment. Okay, well, is that something that you can handle? Is that something that you are prepared for? I said yes. I'd say yes. They did make a lot of life changes in order to be prepared for this. So this person was either themselves the problem in the past, the chaotic energy in the past, or they were allowing a lot of chaos and toxicity in their relationships in the past. Either way, they have changed, right? So it is looking like either an empath that's kind of been able to recalibrate and refocus that energy and only allowing those who are deserving of that energy around, or they were just a menace, right? And they have completely flipped and changed that, have had some form of a spiritual awakening, a transformation, right? Yeah, transformation for sure. So this person has gone from one end of the spectrum to the next, no matter which group they fall in that I just kind of threw out there. This is why they would have been waiting. Okay, this person has been leveling up all this time. So they may have been single as long as 3 years for some of you. This person may even be a divorcee or somebody who has gotten out of something extremely serious, meaning even if they weren't like married on paper, they may be like common law marriage, right? Either way it goes, whoever they were dealing with, it was very chaotic, very toxic. This person did prepare and make sure that they weren't bringing any of that over into any of their new connections, which is why they would have stayed single so long. Okay, so I love this. This person does view you as the one. from almost the first day, which sounds like so gimmicky, right? It sounds so cliche. Love at first sight. Bullshit, Empress. Like, what are you talking about? But I feel like this is not a gimmick, guys. Okay, this is somebody who's actually prepared. In fact, they're pointing out, like, in my Light Seers Tarot deck, the Eight of Cups is all about walking away from something that you potentially don't want to walk away from because you have habits, right? It's something that you are addicted to, something that you habitually will go towards, something that has not been serving you, but the codependency doesn't allow you to see that, right? So Eight of Cups signifies finally taking your own life by the reins and taking control and moving towards something that is more beneficial for yourself, which is not easy, right? Yeah, so they're showing the Nine of Wands. This makes total sense. So the Eight of Cups can be very difficult, especially if you're engulfed in a marriage or somebody that you've been with for years and years and years and years and years. Okay, so this could even be mirrored between the two of you. You both could have walked away from something, a very long-term relationship, and you're both just kind of chilling. This person has been single long enough to have worked on themselves, to have elevated, okay, in frequency. Yes, in spiritual frequency. So they are fertile, right? They have the ability to grow elsewhere. They're not running on E. Neither are you, but I feel like you're a little bit more apprehensive than they are because of the shit that you would have went through in the past, right? We have the Death card. So this is all about meeting the person that is not only aligned with you, but somebody that has also invested in their spiritual growth and in themselves as much as you have with the Seven of Pentacles. I love this for you. Now in the conflict positioning, we have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay, so you feel this person, you like them, you have a good time with them. You may be down for some friends with benefits type shit, right? Like a situationship type of thing. You love the fun and the passion, right? The excitement, the adventure, all of the things. You may be very attracted to this person. The conversations are great, but that still is not going to put you in a position to want to move fast. And Spirit is not guiding you to move fast either. Do what's best for yourself, but they are sending that little warning sign, right? It's just a little bit of a warning. It's not like a blazing fire yet. Okay, it's just a bit of a spark, okay, a sparkler. It's not quite the fireworks. It's just a little sparkler at this point, something that you need to keep your good eye on to make sure you're not punishing yourself, okay? Or worrying about something that may never happen, right? Worrying about the worst, focusing on the worst. They're wanting you to use the mindset of, what if it did go well, right? Like, what if everything did go well? Does that mean that you just throw caution to the wind and don't use your own instincts or discernment or take time in order to build your own trust and faith? Hell no. You got to find an equal medium here, because I do feel like this is something that you actually want to delve into, but you're actively forcing yourself not to, especially with the Six of Cups here. Okay, see? You see? So this is in the conflict positioning, the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Wands. What that suggests to me is that, yes, this person does fulfill a lot of the things that you may have been, not only been missing in past connections, but things that you always said that you wanted in a partner. You may kind of view this connection as too good to be true. Okay, so you're looking for the other shoe to drop. You want to wait long enough to make sure, right? Those sort of things. Like I said, a balancing act. This needs to be a balancing act. This is, in fact, a soulmate, and I felt that already. So this person will innately have this feeling that this is not moving as fast as they want it to, right? Like, this is not moving fast. And if they want to be victorious, right, and being able to build something with you, then they need to be patient and they need to be a teacher. I mean, a student, a student of you, right? Gaining all of the knowledge about you. That's what the pages signify in tarot. Students learning something, right? Learning something new. You are going to be very different than what they would have ever dealt with or dated in the past. So yes, they do need to take time to get to know you, even though they do know from the very first day that this has the potential to be something extremely beautiful, right? Grow into something extremely abundant. Okay, lots of love there. I don't get that love is coming out within the first 6 months. Can I say that? Because you're going to temper this person. They are willing to move at your speed, even though they want to move faster with the Eight of Wands here. Lots of wands. This may be a fire sign, or you might yourself be a fire sign or have that very strongly in your natal chart. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Okay. So we have the Judgment here, right? So the both of you have gone through some very karmic, tumultuous lessons. And this is what's dictating the pace of things. This is also what's dictating your mindset and your comfortability. Because this is someone who is showing up as a soulmate, somebody that you would have known before. The comfortability is there, but this person can also feel your uneasiness, right? And they're willing to work with you, right? Work through that. They don't want to rush things. They want to support whatever it is that you need them to, in order for you to also see the benefits of investing in a partnership, right? Because I'm getting that a lot of you are independent. So you may have been able to really build something beautiful on your own. And seeing the value in bringing somebody else in is something that you're having a hard time doing. Okay, don't force anything that I'm saying to fit you guys. Only take it if it resonates with you. But that's kind of what's showing up, right? This is going to be a positive opportunity for you, right? A turn towards lots of positivity. I feel like this person will be able to help you also see the ways in life that you're possibly not really enjoying life as much as you could. Okay, because I'm getting a really like somebody whose eye is on the prize. Maybe you have a specific goal that you've been working towards. Maybe there is like a specific financial goal. Maybe there's something that you are trying to build, right? There's like a specific goal. You've just kind of had your head in the bricks. You've been working towards that and trying to not focus on commitments or relationships, but that's no longer working. Spirit wants you to be able to have a good work-life balance, not focus so much on one thing than the other, right? They're not saying to just dive off the headboard and only think about love and another person. No, they want you to balance that out, and you're going to be able to notice a difference in how you feel about your quality of life. Okay, because you could build all of the money in the world, right? And still have some forms of sadness, right? In that mansion, in that Bentley, in that home, in that dream car. You can meet the goal that you thought that you wanted and then get there and be like, well, shit, I'm not actually like fulfilled here. There might be something else. Like, is there something else? Like, I thought that this was the goal. This was supposed to make me happy. I spent all of my time focusing on this. I spent all of my time. Okay. All of my effort, all of my money. Now that I'm here, is it actually making me happy? You see, so Spirit is trying to help you balance things out so that you'll be able to recognize these things early on before. I don't get that you will miss out on anything. I don't even believe in that. I don't subscribe to that, right? My notion is nothing that is for you will ever miss you. So it's just a matter of time, a matter of when, in my opinion. But I feel like Spirit is trying to help you avoid that. Avoid getting to this goal and realizing that there is something else also that you may have left off of your fulfillment list. Okay, you may just not have tapped into it, or thought that maybe it wasn't possible to have with this 9 of Cups showing up in the conflict position. Okay, 9 of Cups is about wish fulfillment, things that you desire, things that you want, things that you're trying to manifest, right? Having your cup runneth over. It's like that genie in a bottle energy. And with it in a conflict position, you may have been cut at the knees in some of your ventures, going towards certain things, and now you're just kind of either settling, right, remaining content, or you've just completely taken what it is that you thought that you could have and you've revamped it. And Spirit is like, no, we don't give you your desires for no reason. You still can have those things. Okay, you're not in control of the timing, no, but those things are still possible. Okay, so let's delve a little bit deeper here then. Whoa, they said you preaching, girl. Okay, got it. So let's see here. Whoa, so we have free yourself. Yeah, so you're hemmed up. There are some things that you are either on a subconscious level, or some of you may know these things that you're attaching yourself to. It says it's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like you trying to control things so much is what's not allowing Spirit to come in and work magic. That's what I heard. This is showing up crossing this. We also have healing family issues. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, your inability to look away from your money is because maybe you didn't come up, you know, you had to come up yourself, started from the bottom, right? And there may be some fear mongering going on. Whereas you're not having any fun, you're saving every penny, you're penny pinching, you're being stingy with yourself and with others. That's only one example, by the way. Okay, so you know how this is supposed to fit, but there's something that happened in your household, with your parents. This is also a mirrored energy. So I do feel like with this 6 of Cups here, you and this person had a very similar upbringing. Okay. But what this person is here to show you is that you can do both, right? Like you can have both. Like the happiness doesn't solely depend on the finances. Okay. And nor does your happiness solely depend on love, nor does it solely depend on having children, having a family, whatever your list was, whatever this is that you removed from your list. This truth or non-truth rather that you're telling yourself. I feel like this person is opening your eyes to a different perspective, which is very beautiful if you're willing to listen, right? Free will is always and will always be a thing. You get to choose for yourself. But I feel like you are releasing yourself from this notion of who you are or what will happen. There's lots of anxiety regarding money, you guys, okay? And I feel like there's some deception in regards to your money as well. You're very smart. You're very well capable, especially for those of you who have dug yourself up out the mud, right? I'm hearing that term. I had to dig it out the mud. So I don't know if this is about finances, if this is about love, if this is about spiritual journey. It might be about all of those things. It's about a lie that you were telling yourself. And this is somebody who is here to help you realize that, to recognize that. This could also be a lie about relationships, right? A lie about love, what they look like, what the dynamics look like, what somebody who you're attracted to looks like. Maybe you've been lying to yourself this entire time. So we have past life relationship. That makes total sense. You have known each other before. Duh. You have known each other before. You have loved each other before. That's what I'm hearing. That might actually make you nervous or scare you at the first meeting. There's a knowing, right? And the eye contact is what I'm hearing. So when the two of you look at each other in the eyes, there's a deep knowing of what's happening or what's going on. Even though you may not be able to put it into words or pinpoint it out to one another, there'll just be this knowing. You may actually say something to each other like, You felt that? Yeah, you did. Yeah. Okay. What else additionally can you give us here, Spirit? Let's dig in. Okay. Like Thanksgiving dinner. That's what I'm hearing. This person wants to dig into you. Okay. Sorry. So I just heard Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. They want to learn all about you. There's a fascination here as well. This person may actually feel like you're their dream girl, their dream guy. Okay. And maybe they gave up on their dreams. You may be able to share that same sentiment as well. As this is a very dual and mirrored energy that we have showing up, you guys. See, we have forgiving and learning. So you need to forgive yourself, you guys, okay? It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. And this is what it's all about. Recognizing the things that really matter, that really fill your cup. So for some of you, there's been like this subconscious deception going on, okay? Where you've been telling yourself, this is the goal. This is what's going to make me happy. I just need to accomplish this next thing. Guess what? When you accomplish it, the goalpost, it's going to move again. So when do we ever be happy? Like that's the juncture. Like when that is the most important thing to kind of be specific with yourself about. Yeah, I'm hearing that. So let's see. Let's dig a little bit deeper, darling. Deeper. Tell me about this person's past. Let's get down. Let's get down to it, okay? Tell me about this person's past, Spirit. Please give us some details. What do we need to know here? What have they overcome, more importantly? We know they've gone through this transformation with the Death card. Ooh, they've had some really, really abrupt realizations. Look at that. Sunglasses. There's a deep honesty within this person as well. Like lots of accountability. Okay. Even though they've been like stuck, I'm feeling like 10 of Swords energy, 10 of Wands energy. Okay. Three of Swords energy, very tumultuous heartbreaks, pains, things that would have led to the 8 of Cups. So relocating, right? Moving out of the house, moving out of the city, moving out of the country. They may be new to your city. All of those things could be true. But there's this deep sense of self-awareness, self-mastery, and self-accountability. And this is why they have prepared. This is why they are prepared for you. This is why Spirit is like, this is not the one to friend zone. Okay. Now you may have multiple people that are interested in you, but this is the one that is fully aligned with what you told the divine you wanted. Now, because things did not happen when you thought they were supposed to happen, or with whom you thought they were supposed to happen with, doesn't mean that they're not going to fucking happen, because they are, and it's here. So did you then lie to yourself and say that you don't want something, that you don't want a certain thing, that you don't want a certain outcome because it didn't happen with that person, or it didn't show up when you thought it would? Spirit is like, yeah, I'm still in control. You can tell me what you want. You can't tell me how to get you there. Or when. Or when. So we have lightning, right? This is all about sudden changes, shocking changes, right? 8 of Cups, boom, you cheated on me, motherfucker, right? What do you mean you got her pregnant, bitch? I'm out of here. Divorce, right? It's like those big boom, 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 lightning moments, right? That this person had to experience. They were wearing rose-colored glasses. This person's hands was forced. They were forced to walk away from something that they thought would last forever. Here's the beauty of this, right? Not only did it transform them, it also did not harm their faith, though, right? If that makes sense. It did not hinder their faith in love or connections. They are still a hopeless romantic. They still do want to be in relationship. This is a relationship type of person. They like connectivity. They don't want to be a player. They don't want to be a playette. They want to be in love, right? They love love. They love to see love. They love to be in love. They love to watch it on movies. They love it. They love it. So the idea of love may have been what kept them in this situation, not the actual love being there, right? So that's hard. That's hard as fuck to accept, to admit, to be truthful about, yet they've done it, right? They are recognizing that they gaslighted themselves, right? And that they waited for possibly way too long. This lightning card is being described as an upheaval, which in traditional tarot is the Tower. You know when the Tower shows up? When Spirit told you to move more than once. Okay, maybe that's a little bit dramatic. If Spirit is telling you to move, kick somebody out of your life, remove something from your life, change a thought pattern, quit a job, start a new venture. If they have to tell you that more than twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I mean, the higher we get, the more trouble you in, Molly girl. Okay? Yeah. That's the Tower. It's like you're either going to make this change voluntarily or involuntarily, bitch. Boom, Tower, right? Like, so this is what this person experienced. It's just more accountability, right? All right, let's see here. This is how they view you. Okay, so we have date and engagement. They do know that you are not ready for a relationship when they meet you, which is quite all right. They believe that that is the prime example. This is their words, not mine, guys. They believe meeting you, a soulmate, who is not ready for a soulmate, even though you manifested a soulmate, is the prime example of what getting through certain obstacles in a partnership is about. Because you're not always going to be on the same page. So if they can make it past this obstacle, bitch, y'all are in there forever. Locked in. So they look at it more as a challenge that will determine whether this is going to work for the long haul, right? So this is not somebody who is about instant gratification. No. This is not this person. They may have actually done a lot of work to get where they are, not just spiritually. They're talking now more finances, right? So this person may own a business. They might be a boss, right? They may be running a whole company, or they may be working their way up the corporate ladder, which they have been very successful at doing that. I feel like their upheavals were more in reference to their relationships. And now they're learning that the same way they approach the importance and the investments of their money, their relationships, they need to do that same investing in their partnerships. Otherwise, they would not have been blindsided the way that they were in the past. Okay? Lots of lessons. This is a very responsible person. They have done a lot of self-reflecting. I just think that that is so healthy. You're dealing with a very healthy individual, you guys. Okay? Somebody who has taken accountability for themselves and what they've done. So they're not like sitting up on their soapbox pointing the fingers at their exes. No, they're talking about what they did wrong. Okay, the ways in which they would have ignored the red flags. They do view you as a second chance is what I'm hearing. See, yeah, look, mistake. This person recognizes all of their mistakes. They take accountability for it. They will talk about it, be very transparent with you about it. And they're also going to be very transparent about why they waited, right? They have a lot of confidence. And they also have lots of confidence in the two of you, okay? In the notion that even though you're not ready now, their consistency, right? Their support, the way that they show up, is going to definitely, it's going to wear you down, baby. It's going to wear you down. Okay. Adventurous. And are you even real? Right. So this person is going to work double time, overtime, triple time in order to acquire not just your trust, but the closeness that they desire with you. Okay. They're willing to work for it. This is not, like I said, they are not about instant gratification. This is somebody who has worked for everything that they have acquired in their life. And they're now, placing those same tactics or rules or lessons on their love life, which is going to be a game changer for them. Whether you decide to engulf yourself in this or decide to take this person up on their offer or invest in this or not, that will be a game changer for them. That will signify to spirit that they have learned the lessons. Okay, so this is something extremely new that this person is ready to go all in on. I'm talking fresh, baby, like you have not met them yet, or it's definitely been less than 6 months. Okay, steady progress, diligent work. This person is clocking in anytime you want them to. They're ready to do overtime, like I said, with no pay. Look at the Two of Cups showing up. That is beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful reading. So if you have resonated, guys, with this message, we are going over to an extended reading where I'm going to dig in a little bit deeper, get you all the information necessary, make sure we have not left any stone unturned, get some time frames, get any toxic traits we may have missed, among other things, lots of other things. So if you have resonated with this message, let's go on over to the extended, but first click the like button and the subscribe button. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there. Y'all ready? Let's go.